Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Good Monday evening, everybody. We're going to start off tonight with this cool-looking picture that comes to us from Jelly Padilla McIntosh. It says you had her 4 daycare children. Just looking up at some of these weird-looking clouds out there. This one, you got the sun behind this cloud. Gives you kind of a different rainbow effect. Nice-looking shot. Meanwhile, I like this one from Jenny Holman, too. This was Sunday morning sunrise. You can see it just kind of like almost like a pillar of light coming up from where the sun was rising. Cool-looking shot and some clouds in the background. Now, here's the way things are shaping up in Billings right now. Currently, we have 49 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. The west wind at about 8 miles per hour. Gives you a wind chill factor that feels like 45 degrees out there. Now, let me show you our reported high today. We actually got up to 60. Yeah, we got up to 60. 51 is your normal high for this time of year, so obviously much warmer than normal. The record was 77. We didn't come close to that. That was 1993. Record low is 9 below zero, back in 65. And when it comes to precipitation, nothing new to add to the totals today. So here's where you are for the month, a little bit behind normal. Here's where you are for the year, also a little bit behind normal. 139, need to be 167 to be caught up to average for year-to-date totals. And as you'll notice here, our current temperatures mostly into the 30s and 40s in western Montana. Across the highlight into the 30s there. You see some 40s until at Glasgow, 47 over at Jordan, a lot of 40s back here, 39 over at Sheridan. But I tell you what, it was a warm day across Montana, especially east of the Divide. Check out our reported highs. Look at all the 60s here. My goodness, Sheridan to Billings to Miles City on up towards Jordan, all into the 60s. You can see out in western Montana, not too bad there either. The coldest temperature was 49 over at Butte today. Everyone else mostly into the 50s out there, so nice looking day as well. Meanwhile, let me show you, we do have this. We go from 60s to a winter weather advisory for the Billings area, the Beartooth foothills up towards Harleton and back towards including Billings and Yellowstone County. Starting at 6 p.m. Tuesday until 3 p.m. Wednesday, we could see 3 to 5 inches of snow. I think in Billings maybe more like 2 with 3 to 5 inches up in the Beartooth Mountains and also in the foothills. But meanwhile, here's what's happening tonight. You can see the scattered snow showers already starting to make their way into the region. It's a little warmer up here by Havre, so it's not snow. It's coming down as rainfall. But what the deal is, we have a low-pressure cell offshore, and that's forecast to travel a little bit farther south. As it does so, it'll take this jet stream, which is driving most of that moisture in towards Havre. It'll push it down a little bit farther south towards the Beartooth and eventually in towards the Billings area. Here's the way this will look. You see a new cold front moving through tonight that continues to blow its way into the region, but it's a Pacific cold front, so all it's doing is kind of carrying some of the moisture from the west coast into Montana. The big story is going to be when this cold front drops down from Canada. Now you have cold, moist air overrunning the cold air, and we'll see scattered snow showers 6 p.m. Tuesday right on through into Wednesday morning, overnight into Wednesday afternoon, and then finally by Friday maybe a couple of leftover flurries. I should say Thursday leftover flurries, but by Friday the weather starts to break. But how much snow are we talking about? Well, by Thursday night, 11:30, maybe 1 to 2 inches for Billings, 2 to 4 at Miles City. You'll see 2 to 4 Livingston, 4 to 6 at Bozeman, and 2 to 4 inches over at Butte. Everyone else generally just light snow out of this thing. And so here's what you'll see tonight across our area. Temps cooling down to the 20s and 30s. Partly cloudy skies here tonight. Then for tomorrow, back into the 40s, 52 at Miles City, 48 in Billings, 44 over in Livingston. But for Billings tonight, down to 35 with mostly clear skies rolling in and cool. Then for tomorrow, we'll get back up to 48 degrees with a 40% chance for snow and rain. Snow in the morning, rain in the afternoon. Then that night, it's an 80% chance for snow, and we'll pick up a couple of inches of snow out of it. Then 42 degrees on Wednesday with a chance for snow in the morning. Snow flurries on Thursday morning, 45. And then after that, look at the sunshine, look at the 50s, and look at those 60s. Let's go back to Russ.